Hi folks, thanks for tuning in to yet another episode of 5-Star Sodas. Just a wee disclaimer before you do listen. This episode was recorded before we knew we had to move the live show that was meant to take place on the 22nd of May due to level 3 restrictions extending in Glasgow City. The live show is still due to take place on the 5th of June, so don't worry, you've not missed it. We were just thought we'd be really clever and record in advance, but that came back to bite us in the bum. But we still got to review some good fizzy juice. So please enjoy episode 24.
I'm all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
I love that. Welcome back. We're here for episode 25 of 5-Star Sodas.
24. Wait. I'm gonna laugh. Definitely you said 23 the last time. Aye, right.
Welcome back.
Wait, I'm not
It's
ready.
fine, it's good because it's a good talking point. It's all right. Welcome back. We're here for episode 24. 24?
Yeah.
24 of 5-Star Sodas. He's all right.
Happy with that.
We're good with that. We're okay.
Have we started?
Hi.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan podcast. You
So
said we did.
Yeah, I fucked up the first intro.
There's actually a wee bit. I'm not going to leave it in, but there's a bit where he says episode 25, and I'm just like,
We were just talking off air.
I got confused because we're recording this before our live show, but our live show's only in a couple of days' time. So the numbers threw me. We're recording this on a Thursday, the live show's on Saturday. This show will come out on a Sunday, the live show will come out the following
I'm
Sunday.
fucking well lost.
Yeah, man. Then just trust me, this is episode 24, live show's episode 25.
Just send me location.
yes.
That's how it goes. I just
Send me a
Send
location.
me
just tell me when I've
Tell me
to
when
be.
I
Tell the Khabib brothers what time we turn up at.
So, as we were saying, this is our last time in the studio before we've got the actual live show, SWG3, people coming to see us do this live, and we'll have an actual audience. And I know we've got Liam and Courtney here behind the scenes, but we've never had people that we don't know staring at us.
You ever seen the film The Producers? Are you aware of the
I have.
concept? The concept of The Producers is that you can make more money with a flop than you can with a hit. Which a full 5-star soda's basically is.
Plus,
Mate, I love money.
let's see. I mean, maybe we can even talk about that a wee bit later on.
Money.
Just
And
money.
how the hustle. The
Oh,
hustle. I mean,
okay.
this is the hustle. So, I'm buzzing for the live show though. I'm
Yeah,
looking
man,
forward to
it's
it.
So with this is the live show's not been.
The live show's not. When people are listening to this,
The
the
live
live show's
show-
happened,
Alright, okay.
but we've not done the live show
Guys, the
yet.
live show was awesome, wasn't it? You really fucking missed
Yeah.
out there.
Aye.
No, I'm looking forward to it. This is kind of actually this is an interesting place to be in it. We're trapped in time. It's kind of like Interstellar when Matthew McConaughey's trapped behind the bookcase.
Just let's have a
He's
budget.
like, the live show. Help.
Come to the fucking live show.
If you came to the live show, it was awesome. If
Aye.
you didn't come to the live show, you missed out.
I'm interested to see if any of the drinks that we're going to have at the live show are going to make it on in the hall.
I would be more interested. I was going to say I'd be more interested in the live show, but I would be more excited about the live show if I wasn't on the line for all the production.
Aye. So I mean,
Ow, how are you feeling about the live show? Because you just fucking turn up.
Feeling chill, mate, but you know, like, there's pressure in that, but I need to come correct with the banner. Do you know what I mean?
People expect that. You.
Aye, because I don't do anything else. So if I don't bring any decent chat, then
there's no
people
reason
will
for you
just
to
be
be
like,
here.
he's extra, man.
So the one thing that we're always want to see, we're reviewing the drinks. We want to see that we've got some heat lined up to go to the live show.
We do. We're still not telling you.
Aye, but we hope that maybe they'll make the leaderboard. We had a big change to the leaderboard last week.
We did.
A massive change. To
I've
the
been
leaderboard.
thinking about it. We never really gave it as due at the time. Due. D-U-E.
Due. Got
Yeah.
you.
So,
We didn't give us due at the time, but like let's
Aye.
quickly talk about that.
so the Hall of
4.2.
Fame, the Hall of Fame that we've got there, anything that's on, anything maybe I can demonstrate, anything that's on the wee bar.
I was looking at your like glorious assistant,
Aye.
like a magician.
I'm Carol smiling it right now.
So anything on the
Straight
wee
up,
line on the white bar, they're all 4.0s. Anything that is on the steps, 4.1, with the exception of right at the top, Club Mac Cola, a 4.2.
A
The-
screamer.
The best drink that has went through the
Oh,
triple
were they?
filter
I
system.
mean, if we're to be believed, aye.
Yeah,
Then,
I mean, we have to be believed.
have you, have people been asking you
Fest
like
professionals.
for kind of like what's a quick recommendation? Now, obviously,
No.
you can peep the
Really?
leaderboard. No,
You getting DMs like here.
I'm getting that.
somebody said to me,
I'm
like,
going to a party tonight. Can you
Oh.
recommend a 24 pack to take
I'm
along?
like, I just snip down to Tesco and get Club Mac Cola. All that.
No,
Okay.
I'm definitely getting asked.
Tesco Munich.
Well, see, when you just say the podcast, you go, so
Isn't Tesco German anyway?
in a general sense,
I think they'll do.
I think Tesco's good. Tesco's German.
It's Colney's first job for the day.
Colney, deep dive this. Is Tesco made by a German? It's like that.
It's Tesco German.
It's like something Tess and something Co. Is the name?
she's not Siri. You don't need to say that. It's Tesco. She
No, I'm
understands the
talking to
question.
myself.
All right, okay.
Tesco's a German record label. But I don't think that's so.
No, put
I don't
Tesco
think that's-
Tesco supermarket Wikipedia.
That was the December. Can't believe we're having to do this, guys.
Why have we got a producer if she fucking? What is happening?
It was last week I saw a spell.
Oh.
I spell Kirby.
Oh, what does it say?
There are no Tesco's in Germany.
Oh, it's the opposite then.
So it's anti-German.
Yep.
Let's not go there.
I was actually just thinking that. Never mind.
I'm glad.
There's is it not like I'm not even going to say it.
But anyway,
No, people are saying, like, when you just say, oh, they're a staff podcast, and people go, so
What's the best?
what's good? And the quick roundup, I'm just like, I usually just say, get yourself into some McDade's. So far, you can't really go wrong. Fritz, and a lot of people go, I've had Fritz. Well, I was getting a burger once and I had Fritz at Brewdog. But I'll definitely, I mean, this is one where you're like, the Inca, the Club Mate, you need to go and seek it out. And that's where we saying to people, Central Park,
aye.
Oh,
Central Park 24/7.
you know,
that's a free plug.
free advert.
I mean, what's he getting us?
nothing's free.
Aye.
You pay the piper at some point.
You fucking definitely will. If you listen to this, you'll be paying.
The
Fucking you're getting free
Except
advertising.
Bitcoin, soda, Dogecoin,
Dogecoin,
soda.
there is a
soda coin.
there's a lot that hasn't even made it onto the Hall of Fame that I'll still
Talk up.
recommend,
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
still, I mean, as we said, the N we say it's above a 3.
What's
that?
that?
I've
what-
got a question for you.
What's something that's not in the top spot that comes to mind
Doesn't
quickly?
matter,
You're
my
like, go
question.
get it.
Limca.
Limca. Go.
I missed it because I tried to ask a question. You just spoke over me.
What was the question?
It doesn't matter. I'll ask your question, then I'll ask my
Like,
question.
you
War.
what's
What is it good for?
Absolutely
Go.
nothing. What was the
something that's not up there that you immediately would go to?
IBC? Cream soda. Everything.
Fair play. Oh,
What's
you're
yours?
Aye.
You ask yourself.
Low.
Let me. My question was this: you two have went out and you've seeked out drinks from the show.
Yeah.
For your home stash.
Yep.
I've not none done that at all.
I
Why
went. I did a wee
I don't know.
You just hate soda.
I'm just a fucking Diet Coke loyalist.
No, I mean, I hit Glencrest last couple of weeks ago and stocked up big time. A case of Rock Shandy, case
Nice.
of McDade's Cola, case of
Nice.
McDade's Orange Cream.
We should sell this at a live show.
You probably have been able to pick it up at the live show because the live show's been by the time.
Live show. Nah.
Let's not confuse them with the time.
Well, there's
Okay.
obviously there's certain things you
I
need to
picked
go.
up Materva.
Materva. I copped that online.
It's no Inception. It's Interstellar. Interstellar.
Materva is the joint, man. Materva is my jam.
Materva
I've said this
sucks.
before. If we need to revisit one,
I've got a bottle of Club Matt in the fridge at home. They'll never get opened if you want to.
I mean, I'll still hate it. I need to bring it round.
You need like a
You passed yours off.
I passed the whole case off.
Fair play.
To Ross McNay. Didn't even come on the show.
That's such a Ross Mini thing to do.
Ah, I
Such
know.
a move. Such a move. Take all the juice, but no come on and join us.
Shocking.
Then will we get going?
Let's kick it
We'll
off.
crack
Let's
in.
kick it off.
With what?
I'll be honest, I'm not
Oh, come on. No, that's bullshit again.
holding out a huge amount of hope for this one.
Why is it called Gunna anyway?
Gunna is back.
What is it? I'm going to drink it.
Oh, somebody should take a gun.
And we're going with
To
their
this mob.
ginger rebel, which is our ginger lemonade.
What's Gunna meant to be in? Like the fact is registered Gunna. Why?
I don't know.
You're sitting around the office. You're like, well, we've got an idea for a soda company. How do you even get to Gunna?
I don't know. Was the last one some mint in it or something?
No, we had raspberry lemonade. We did do the mint one as well, actually.
Aye.
But I believe that's in a lost episode that we did the mint.
Oh, hold on. Do I go close up on the back of this and I'll read it?
We done this?
Well, mine's different for yours.
Oh no, I'm on this side.
All
So
right, there you go. Ginger Rebel, This rebellious concoction was inspired by a much-loved British drink traditionally made with ginger, lemonade, and bitters. The original recipe was created by the British Navy over 100 years ago. We don't know why. So this is like the. This
No,
is like
I mean, it's saying fucking ginger and lemonades.
I know,
mean,
but
the
come on.
British
See
Navy.
unless your story on the back is about horse-drawn mule
Hold on,
carts.
no.
I'm not interested.
hold
Club
on.
Mate says nothing on it.
Nah.
It's just like, come get me.
But hold on. So they're going like that. The British Navy, over 100 years ago, so 100 years ago for now is 1921, for those who didn't do maths. This is, so what is this like? Is this like the taste of the empire? Is that what it's supposed to try to be?
I thought it was Scottish though. Is it not Scottish?
We've had this before. We talked
It's-
about
it's
this.
English,
No,
isn't
it's English, yeah.
So what are they trying to sell me like?
Less than 5% sugar.
What do they call that shit? The
Imperialism.
empire, imperialism. Ah, exactly. Colonialism. It's what it tastes like. This tastes like Queen.
It does smell like
It
it.
tastes like King
It
George's.
smells like cloudy
Feet.
lemonade. I'm not smelling much ginger.
It's
No,
trash.
there's ginger.
It's trash. Off the bat. Everything's went wonky, man.
I'm done.
It's
Yeah,
diet.
man.
I'm out already. I know what that is. There's nothing in there for me.
It's actually quite fiery.
That's your
See,
dad's ginger beer.
Yeah, that's fiery.
It's fiery,
It's
but it's not sweet enough.
Yeah.
If I want a fiery ginger beer, I'll maybe get that
That's
one.
ginger beer. That's not ginger lemonade.
No.
Don't. Why are you trying to sell us
It's
something
not
else?
it's ginger beer diluted with lemonade.
No
Tesco's fucking
offense, right?
diet lemonade.
It's a ginger beer shandy.
I feel like that's more about the kings of
Ginger shandy. Why do they just call it that? Ginger shandy.
because they want to call it like
Why they
ginger
just call it-
rebel. There's a picture of a gorilla on it with a beanie hat
That's no, that's a chimpanzee. Get your monkeys right.
It's
on.
very.
You get your monkeys right.
You're,
Fucking, what the fuck are you two talking about?
there's a monkey in the front of it. Actually,
A monkey, you.
chimpanzee.
Right,
Aye.
very fiery.
Don't you think that the chimpanzee in the front is actually kind of like get a close up of that
You
chimpanzee? a
better
minute.
walk away.
That's don't you think that's like
Sugar for you?
don't you think that's like that's some marketing fucking nonsense of like pure what's edgy and cool?
Chimpanzees with specs.
Let's make it a wee
There's like a
chav.
guy in the board was like, I always thought when Tom Cruise had these sunglasses in Top Gun, he looked cracking.
Do you think they call him the chavvy chimp?
The chav chip.
That's it's not good. It's too fiery. It's not lemonade and sweet enough.
Chimpanzees famously are like known for like eating your face, are they not?
I
They
don't think
attack.
they're famous for that, but I mean they definitely do attack. I'm
Was
going
Bubbles not a chimp?
Were you not listening to Blair Drummond?
Was Bubbles not a chimp?
Bubbles was a chimp,
Ah,
yeah.
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 Interesting.
I know what
Right,
he's
scores.
doing now, man.
Scores for the Dulls. He's retired, man. He's chilling.
He's
I'm-
chilling.
He's chilling at Blair Drummond.
I'm struggling a wee bit because I'm not sure where to pitch this, but I think I'm going to 1.2. 1.2.
1.6.
Honestly, I feel pretty strongly about this. I kind of hate everything about this. It tastes like shit. The can is talking itself up. And
Hold
like-
on. Go on to your camera. Tell him that.
No, because the Gunna people know my face.
Take your mic as well.
It's no good. That's a good point, actually.
Fuck's sake.
Let me see.
Amateur out here.
I'll go Freddie Mercury on it.
Go, Freddie Mercury.
It's no good, right? It's just, it doesn't taste good. The can is like self-indulgent, talking itself up. It's a crap ginger beer, does it? And they've wrote, look at it. They've got some ace marketing team in. They've missed the mark. The people who made the drink missed the mark. It's a 0.6.
Say that to their souls. And maybe
that was
budge
through
over
their
just
souls.
a
I
wee
could
touch
hear it.
more. So you can
See me?
yourself.
I'm right down the barrel. I'm not fucking around. That's trash, man.
0.6. The one thing it says on the back, I've just noticed, battling the bland.
Oh, Jesus, man.
So shy.
That's
Do
a
you know?
fucking-
Do you know how they're battling the bland? They've went undercover as bland to
Like-
infiltrate the bland, and
It's so obvious.
That is
Ma-
bland inception.
It's so.
That's not Interstellar. That's
See, to
inception.
be honest, the drink isn't bland because it's quite fiery, but the marketing is so bland.
It's fucking pure Tory.
Yeah.
like
the marketing's trying too hard.
It's
Missed
like,
the mark.
what do you think? What
that's
kind
what
of
it-
soft drink should we make?
It's hipster Tory.
Aye.
It's that. It's new. It's new
Tory.
New generation.
Tory Nouveau.
Aye, there you go. New-
Tory Nouveau sounds like Tony Nouveau sounds like a Tory,
So Tory ginger beer,
like Sir Alan Bastard.
Gunna ginger rebel ginger lemonade.
The fact that you can't even just spout the name off. 'cause
Let
you've
him
made-
say the score.
I'm passionate about this
Point.
one, man.
1.1.
1.1.
Well deserved, Gunner.
For Sir Tony Nouveau,
For-
the chimp.
for
You know
Gunna.
me, yeah, I don't get fired up like that, man. That's usually you that feels this strongly, but
Nah, I feel strongly about nothing.
That was bad. One thing they're not doing well there is hustling. That's a terrible. That's full. I've tasted that. That's it. But we're all partial to a hustle.
Are we?
Definitely.
Define a hustle.
I mean,
What are you talking?
You're a hustler.
What are you? I mean, let's not fucking give too much away here, man.
but coming up with something that
My whole
is either
work is a hustle.
easy or that you enjoy, doesn't take maybe much effort or much. No, not effort's the wrong word, but that you can make money from, or have some good return,
yeah.
some positive return from it, without doing
It's
too
a
much.
fucking trap. My whole career is this. What are
Oh
you
no, I
talking
mean,
about?
me too. Like everyone's a hustle, but I mean, I think
isn't it?
Right, I'll give you an old school hustle.
Old school hustle.
Right. At my grand's.
fuck. Here
Don't know why we did this. We would. So I go, Gran, going to boil the kettle. She's like, why? You're a child. You don't drink tea. I'm like, boil the kettle here. Let's go. Then I go out, go to the rose bushes, harness the roses,
Right.
bring them back.
Right.
Take like it, so and then be like a little, maybe like a chubby like iron brew bottle or something. Pour the hot water in, put the roses in, shake it about, and I could try and sell it to like Betty next door as perfume.
And she's like, "Can I get a wee sample, son?" Oh God, it's boiling. Are you serious?
Swear to God.
That's next.
You
level.
come
Not
back,
even just Betty, but like we go down the whole street. You want to buy
you come in the next
rose
day,
perfume.
No, you come back like an hour later and you've got like hundreds of juice and snacks and all, and you're like, whoa. And you're like, oh, Betty bought a couple of bottles, man. And they're like, oh, Betty, she's not all there, man. You've scammed an old
It
lady.
was van money.
Aye, that's not a hustle. That's a scam.
All right.
There's no rules when it comes to van
So what's the
money.
difference between scuttles?
Hustling is
hustling
like,
and
it's
scamming.
kind of turning like something into nothing, really.
Ah, yeah.
Well, how is that not a hustle then?
It was a hustle.
I thought
It
you were
was a
going to go,
hustle.
how is that not my job then?
Oh, give us an example.
I'm trying. I mean, I've definitely. I mean, everything I've ever really done. is a
Let's
hustle.
try and not get into like the details of our jobs because I don't want people watching this shit and fucking.
But it's
Still-
but I
still
still,
a hustle.
in that sense, I never think that is a hustle because people pull people in to do things because they don't know how it's done. It just the fact that what you know how to
I've got
do
enough.
isn't like a traditional trade or
Aye.
like.
I mean, I
digging
think that goes for all of us because
Yeah.
it's something that we
feel like
maybe
all
all
hustles-
find quite easy, but most other people that haven't.
I feel like all hustles might be a scam in a way. All scams
Although
might be a
slowly
hustle.
but surely people are like, I could DJ my own party.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. And we've seen how they go though.
Oh, yeah,
I
because
remember-
a DJ.
I remember like when my brother was in school, I'd just left school. I was doing the sound technology course, like at James Watt, which we spoke about before. And famously, I went up to like a music shop and I was like, "My man, I'm in the sound production course. I need an M-Box." He's like, "Well, maybe you need the M-Box too." I'm like, "Well, if I'm taking the M-Box 2, I may as well take the M-Box 2 Pro." He's like, £650, young man. I'm like, fucking dancer, Pro Tools on a laptop. I'll be making all my own tunes now, sorted. He's like, "You know, if you want," I had the money. He's like, "You know, if you want, you don't need to pay. Like, you get it for free and just pay it up." I was like, "Whoa,
Go back to it for free.
talk to me." So anyway, I signed up for this. When the time my mum found out, she went mental. Bear in mind, I was like 18, so she had no reason to go mental. But anyway, so I got the hang and tick, paying it up. That's fine. So, but the thing is, my brother's pal Daniel, who ends up playing in bands with me and stuff when I'm younger, he goes like that. Weird one, right? You know, you've got the M-Box. I'm like, yes. He's like, "I know a couple of people you can make money by recording them." I was like, "Speak to me." He goes, "All right, there's this metal band, a wee metal band in my in the school."
Is an M-Box only like 2 channels?
Aye, but fuck, man, I was smart. I would make a drum kit up and then route it all through a mixer at Blue Cat, the studios I worked in, and then take the stereo out back into the thing, record it right, old school still, right. Produced a fucking record, a little EP for the metal band.
Yep.
Made £300. I was like,
Halfway
fucking
there.
hell,
Halfway there,
this
baby.
is a hustle.
Aye, that is a hustle.
Here's how I got the other £300.
But you still didn't go and put it towards the tick.
I can't remember. No, I did. But then I paid the rest of it off when Daniel goes, "I've got a better one for you. This girl in my school wants to be like basically like Avril Lavigne." I'm like, "Ah, right." And he's like, "She wants 2 songs written and recorded and she'll just sing over them." I'm like, "But like, what's she going to bring?" He's like, "Lyrics. And you just need to record her singing." So I just wrote 2 like quick fucking like Avril Lavigne, like Kelly Clarkson, pure rip-off, kind of pure songs. It was like, "What's your lyrics?" We fit the lyrics in, man. $300. M-Box was paid off. That's a hustle.
That's a
a good
definition of a hustle.
I used to, yeah, that's good. I guess I used to look through the.
I'd love to hear these songs now, man.
That's what I was going to say. The pure lost tracks, man. And do you know what that girl's name is now? Avril Lavigne.
I've actually probably forgotten more songs I've written than I can remember.
I would buy records in huge quantities from people that were getting rid of their collections, and I was a wee guy, so I could always kind of be like, "Please, sir, I'd like to buy these records." And they're like, "Oh, is that wee man starting out?" And I remember buying like 800 records from this guy, and like,
Fuck, did you keep 800 records?
in my attic? And then what I would just do, and I would lowball them because you'd go to guys' houses and like either the wife's sitting there and she's like, "These are all
You're
going
getting
the
rid of
day,"
these, aye.
and I'm just like, "There's cash, mate. Do you like cash?" And he's like, "Right, fuck it." So like 200 quid for like 800 tunes, and I would just take them home, and I would like sift through them and go, "These are like known things."
Yeah.
And I would just make piles of 50, and I would sell 50 records for $50. And the guys, people would come, and I would just hide all the other ones. I'd be like, "I only have these 50 to sell," and I'd be like, "You can see the kind of stuff it is, mate."
Yeah.
It was the pure switcheroo. I was like, obviously that's a banger. Some of the stuff you may not have heard of, but it's all quality. And it was just like some killer, all filler. And it's like there's just no recourse. It's not like a guy comes back and he's like, "Mate, they're snidey." I'm like, that is subjective, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's music. So you'd flip that like 50 quid and then the other thing as well, it's how you sell it to people. Like people, I'm like, "Mate, where are you gonna get 50 records for 50 quid?" Oh, I suppose when you put it like that, not going like that, I get 800 for 200 quid. Like, so when I was younger, I was always into those flips, you know.
So that's because I bought 2 confetti cannons like a few years ago. I'd already, before I got them, I'd already hired them out.
Oh
to
yeah,
somebody
of course,
for 2 weeks.
This is
they had paid for and then some.
to get
I actually I swapped those 2 confetti cannons recently for a massive big flight case, which is where we now keep all the 5-star sodas.
Well, you know, there's like famously, and like even like people like people in my industry would like get a job based on previous work.
Yeah.
But like basically they would say, so I know someone that's like, I don't know them personally, but the story is that the guy that showed up behind the scenes stuff for the Trainspotting 2 movie thing, he just bought himself a brand new camera off the bat and went, "Well, we need to rent the camera in." And they're like, "Of course, like camera rent was covered in the price." And he bought himself a camera, rented this out for like
Put it back to
20 weeks shooting,
and that's it.
got a camera, kind of thing. That's a hustle.
That's the hustle. That's good. I like those ones.
I've not quite managed to do that yet.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a few like also like mad things that I used to do. Like I remember the first time I ever went to Disney. And it was me, my brother, and my mate, and it was like
You can't take a wheelchair about and pretend it's a hustle.
and it was like
Aye.
let's see what the biggest thing you could leave Disney with is.
You did this all in tours.
Aye, but and I remember my mate stole a massive pirate flag for the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, like
From the ride.
like bigger than this telly, like probably the size of the wall.
I get a
This
feeling that
massive
you
flag.
end up in like Disney jail
Aye,
if you
yeah.
touch things to the rides. Like the remember the Banksy thing he did?
Yeah.
Like they
Was
were
he in jail?
No, they never.
no, they like
they
he
got
put the
something.
thing in the ride. It was like pure. It was an
like
inflatable Guantanamo Bay thing.
guy.
And that's when they got the photographer guy, and he kind of like pocketed the card, but they were just like, "What are you doing?"
Aye.
But you just get a feeling there's like a seedy underbelly of Disney where like that. You don't
Don't fuck with your
rides, man.
happiness, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't fucking
You go down on the underbelly and it's Mickey Mouse with his head off.
aye.
And
And he
that's-
goes and he's like he look and you see him putting the gloves on, and I feel like he's just like, right, game time, baby.
Aye.
You get Pluto, he's like, fucking sick him, man, get on him.
Sick.
Boy.
There's no doubt more hustles, but I think.
Oh, I think they'll definitely is, Andy.
probably most of them need to stay.
Aye, well, those were like a couple of hardworking boys just turning cash.
But even, I mean, you've talked about it before, like the cutting grass and all that. That's a hustle. That's just like, no, I'm just gonna put a wee bit of graft in.
I think that's like your first hustle when you're a kid is like, see when people are like, oh, you should go wash the neighbour's car because
Yeah.
people hate washing their cars. Like, find something that generally people don't want to do and figure out a way to streamline you doing it.
Purchase perfume.
Mate,
Say if you're going to Debenhams.
imagine that was like a mad story where it's like, so Issey Miyake, like, talk about your beginnings in the perfume industry, and he's like, so to get my grandmother, she would boil the kettle. Like,
I am brew butter.
I was always thinking like that.
I mean, that's a hustle, but that is like, I don't know, it's like you could have, she took pity on you a wee bit.
Do you know, like,
But you're like that.
I don't know why
do
this
you
is.
care?
I don't know why this is linked to this memory, but like, even like back then, I remember my mum saying, "Oh, I've been a fortune teller." She says one of your sons are going to be in the media or something like that. Every time, I swear to God,
Your brother will end up in the front page of the Sunday Mail. That's probably the most likely.
Every time I've had like anything, like scored a goal at junior ice hockey, and my name was in the back of the Paisley Daily Express.
Your mum
I
rationalised
told you, you
See,
be in the media.
Mum.
So now, like, I'm doing like fucking adverts and shit. She's like, I told you.
She's like, you are the media.
I'm like,
My mum get told the exact
you're
same.
crazy. The same woman.
It was like she get told by a gypsy, and she came and gave her this wee gold book.
Can you say gypsy?
You just did.
And they said that one of your
Would you say
sons
gypsy to Tyson Fury's face?
was called the Gypsy King.
Would you whip him though?
I mean,
Anyway, so that gypsy told my mum that one of her sons was going to be famous. Listen, right there.
I don't think you can say that.
Traveller. Traveller.
Romany
Right,
Traveller.
Okay, she was a Romany traveller with lucky
No.
white Heather, and she gave her this wee boot and says that one of your sons is going to be famous, not famous, successful in the music industry.
And he was Tyson Fury.
Let's
have
before
we-
we get ourselves into any more trouble here.
Before I
let's,
get some any more trouble,
it's not usually me that does it. Let's
bring out a little traveller friend of ours.
Here he is.
all the way, travelled all the way. Now I think I actually don't know. What this-
Mirinda.
So another Mirinda, a Mirinda orange. This time in a glass bottle. We last did Mirinda, and it was the can of strawberry.
Yep.
This is a trademark of PepsiCo.
Oh,
Snap.
This is also the same colour as the Fanta that we tried.
Which one? The Mexican one? Oh no.
Mexican
the
Fanta.
Mexican
Pretty much in it.
so right. This is definitely get Arabic writing on the back
Yeah.
of it because I thought Mirinda was Spanish
No, I think we'd
because we did.
No, but we
Aye.
said that. I said the first time I had this was the falafel spot.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But I think I think it's I don't know if it's just saying it's European. I think it's quite.
It's a twist off.
It's a
So
twisty.
I'm using my
It's a twist off. So I'll use the bottle opener.
bottle on there. I need to protect these
Don't worry
little
about me. I'll
handies.
just use my strength.
Oh,
pretty
spillage,
tight, this
spillage.
Oh,
Oh,
Nice wee pop though.
that is actually.
do you get? Where'd you get? Who got a pop? You got a
I
pop.
got pop because I done twisty.
Hold on before you taste it. Smells like a
nose.
swimming pool.
Oh, it does a wee bit. Get a close up.
It's got a wee bit of
Let's show it off.
good
Show
one.
off that
it's got a wee
bottle.
bit of fusty bottle smell.
It smells like a swimming pool.
And you would know, Andy, because you used to
I did. I used to be a
be a
lifeguard,
lifeguard,
and a swimming coach.
swimming coach. But the crazy thing about that is Andy can't swim.
That's true.
He just knows how it's done.
He knows.
Have I told this
he
story
knows.
before?
He knows.
Back me up.
He knows swimming theory.
Aye, swimming theory. Hey.
Arms and legs.
Hey, let's get into this swimming pool nonsense.
Not very fizzy.
As I feel synchronised swig from the voice.
Not-
Everyone went silent there.
Not
for the
very
swig.
fizzy.
It's not very fizzy, but the taste is quite pleasant.
It's. Do you know what? It's a diluting juice.
Nah. I'll tell you what it is. Melted ice pole. Nah, wait. Melted ice
Yeah.
lolly, not pole. Ice lolly.
It is a wee bit kind of watery.
You ever left it? You ever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don't know why you would do this.
that's
But
maybe why I'm saying diluting juice.
You're going-
diluted diluting juice.
you're going ice lolly. You're like num 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 ice lolly. Then you're like this
What you going like?
num num num. Put it in a bowl. Put it in a bowl
Yeah,
for
yeah.
some fucking reason because you're going to go do something. Come back to it. You're like, it's melted, but I'll just drink out the bowl. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
like,
but don't you think that melted ice ball generally tastes quite syrupy though? Like
Not
it's
an ice
like,
pole. Ice lolly.
Oh, ice lolly. Oh, there you
I
go.
mean, the kids definitely.
Oh,
do
actually, no.
Oh.
It is an ice lolly.
Pause.
Remember those fucking things?
that. It's an ice
The
lolly
tr-
that's been
whoa, whoa,
frozen
whoa, whoa.
and refroze.
The triangle things.
Ah, yeah.
Juicy, jube
No.
things.
What's
It
it
is
called?
You used to get
If
them in
only we had
Flintstones.
producers that could fucking look up
Yeah.
triangle
I'm
shaped
sure it was
ice
a juicy jube.
things.
It wasn't strictly
keep doing this.
triangle. It was almost like a pyramid.
Aye, well, it wasn't even
Pyramid.
a pyramid. It was
It was a.
It was like a dodecahedron.
What's your favourite kind of triangle? Equilateral or?
I kind of like isosceles.
Isosceles is good, man.
I can't forget the other ones. Isosceles, equilateral, the equilateral triangle.
Obtuse.
I always thought it was a good name for a band. We're the equilateral triangle.
That's not bad.
What was that called?
What equilateral triangle?
No,
Oh,
the,
the
the,
ju-
I-
the jubby jubs.
it's not a jubby jube.
It was something like a juicy.
It's an orange. I'm saying, like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to do this form of the producers here. It's an orange ice lolly shaped like a pyramid.
Aye, kinda. It's like a carton kind of
But
vibe.
there was definitely.
Colin just looked at me like that.
What are you talking about?
I'm like, Google those words. That's why I said it that way. She's like, you're not speaking in English though.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? I'm sure it was like a.
Click on that second one.
Look, a Jubilee. It was a fucking Jubilee jub.
Jubilee.
Jubilee jub.
That's not the one I'm thinking of, though.
You got it. It was a blue one. You got a blue.
It was a blue thing.
Aye, you got a blue thing.
Take another swig of that. It's a bit
Do you remember that?
singy, aye.
That's the taste.
They were actually quite trash because the problem with that is it's so dense in the middle.
Yeah.
Colin, go back to that photograph. That page
That-
you're on.
If it's really frozen,
Come down. Come down. Back up, back up, back up. See on the
Great-
right hand
great
side.
stuff.
See on the right hand side for the listeners at home. Keep going, one more. Click that image. It's an image you would see in an ice cream van,
Oh,
but
that's
it's
the one.
or on holiday, but it's
No.
like all the
options.
Aye,
options.
Yeah. So it's
But
your menu.
see when you are, see when,
So
it's the menu,
menu.
pictorial menu. But see when you would see that at an ice cream van or something, you would just be like, overload.
Aye, too much.
Yeah,
Too
but
I
much.
want
then
all of it.
But no, you go like that. Is that like see something funky on it? Like, can I get that? And the guy's like, I don't have that. He's
Aye.
like, we got when we got the
My
van
van.
15 years ago, we got that sign,
Aye.
and
Yeah,
none of that
don't
shit
make it
sold.
anyway.
He's like, you like Cornetto? You're like, no, really. He's like,
The
"You're shit out
van
of luck,
comes
buddy."
to mind now, outside my door, right outside the front door of the flats, right? You go
Still
down.
van?
Nah, because I've got shops near me,
Aye,
so it's
so
like
you
it's
He's,
territorial, my man.
he's got the pictorial menu, but everything's like this. Everything's this.
New catchphrase, man.
Peep this. It's like Nutella Sunday, something Sunday. Everything's a Sunday, and I was like, one day I was like, I'll hit like the Ferrero Rocher Sunday.
Is this made up or
He goes to the fucking the Mr. Whippy machine.
Oh, yeah,
Mr.
yeah.
Whippy, Nutella,
Oof, but, yeah.
scoop of Nutella, fucks it in.
That's quite cool. Though.
Gets a Ferrero Rocher, crams it in. He's like,
Yeah,
"You want
yeah.
sauce?" I'm like, well, "This isn't what I thought it was going to be."
What were you
You'll
expecting?
But
know
really,
the
it
you'll know
should
the
have been.
van.
Aye. So, but like, think of
Double
all
oyster.
Think of all those
Double nugget.
old crap lollies that you would have
Yeah,
saw in
yeah.
there. You've got the big foot.
Feast.
Mind the big
Bigfoot's
foot.
there.
Big
Yeah.
Foots were good. Do you remember Mario's? Did you ever get them? Here, hold on. We'll segue back into this. Let's get the score up because
Aye, I'm
we're,
gonna
I'll
I'll get
yeah,
one
yeah,
we're
more.
fucking miles
I'll
off
get
here.
one more here.
We're coming back to this, people. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 2.7. It's
I was going to say
I thought it
2.6.
I thought it was for me, but it's not really for me.
2.6.
It's just missing a bit more flavour. It needs more.
I like it better than that fucking thing you had the last time.
I'll go 2.4.
It's something's not
2.4.
quite right here.
2.4. So
So
that's-
Mirinda orange glass bottle.
Mirinda. I mean, the glass bottle as well. It's a shame because we've got
It's a nice bottle. It's a nice
We've got the
bottle.
exact same drink in a can, but that gives it a 2.6.
2.6.
Right, back to
We're
the
talking feast. We're
back to the
talking
ones.
the mint feast.
Right, we're back to the ice cream
mint
van.
feast.
Mint
You know what I'm
Feast's a
saying?
game changer.
Because I still go out and I'll try and get some old school lollies for the Waynes. They love a twister
Twister is good.
Twisters are pish.
Nah,
I'm
Twister's
not into
good.
them,
and they
man.
enjoy a fab. Hated
I
fabs,
hate
man.
a fab and all, man.
Fab's a better Snyder. I'll
you
be
know-
honest, my go-to back in the day, and I remember it when me and my parents went to Portugal. It was a Calippo every day, man.
Calipos are dynamite. But then two
No.
things and the
That
used to
tastes
get
like Calippo. That's also what it
maybe.
tastes like.
Maybe,
the
maybe.
apples. Do you remember the apple cider ice lollies?
No.
So
Don't
refreshing.
remember them,
So
man.
refreshing.
No.
But then the game changer for me, and this was maybe you got a wee bit older, when fruit pastel ice lollies came out.
I went ham.
Don't
on
like them.
Aye.
The only thing about
I
them
don't like
is
ice lollies.
you can't eat one of them on the subway and look another guy straight in the eye, man.
How many times have you been on the subway with a
Eating a
fruit
nice
pastel
lolly?
lolly?
Well,
What
I
are you
had to test
talking
my
about?
theory, so I'd get one. I'd go down in the subway, maybe
What
do
subway?
a loop or two loop. And
Hold
in
on.
Glasgow and
What age are
Underground.
you talking about here?
Like last year.
I was going to
Subway
say,
was shut
boy,
last
there's COVID. So your stories. I was
Mate.
going to say, you're not getting you're not going like, dear dad, could you drop me in the town?
Because I
And
need
by
to
the way,
I
I
pick
need-
something up. I'm like, nah, it's good to laps of the
I'll
subway.
make my own way
fruit
home.
pastel lollies.
A bigger boy will drop me off.
Certainly if you're doing the eat nice
Right.
lollies.
I'm going to use I'm liking this new producer thing. Courtney, look up the Walls chocolate ice cream taco.
What's this?
Let me take you back in time. I was in a little place I like to call Brussels with a school. And I go,
Sorry,
I
Cyber,
I
did
didn't.
you ever do a foreign trip to your school?
No.
Me
No,
neither.
they were on offer.
Aye.
But from a cost point of view, they were always gassed up.
they better.
Like and that's basically because teachers like, right, we gas this up, 3 or 4 of us can go gratis, man.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, but they were I went to them, they were good. But they were never like my
looks like
missus
some-
went to New York
Yeah,
and
that's-
Washington.
That's
Two separate trips.
When?
Maybe 2 separate trips. The
That's
school.
mental.
Like when she was at school or when she's a teacher?
High school. She's at high school.
I didn't know if you meant as a pupil or
No, as a pupil. No, but like back to mine, I went to France.
That's
And I also went to
Fucking school
one of them
check.
was remember I was up your scheme more.
No, Amy.
One in fucking Stirling. Something for the keep the Waynes happy, man, because they don't get 11 in Glasgow. Anyway, the point was the first one I went on when I was younger was called the fucking the wee booklet. Holland, Belgium, and Germany was the trip. Other trips that you could have went on, obviously that was like when we get whiffed. Me and my mates get whiffed of that. I was like, it's a fucking no brainer. If whoever could afford to go, Holland, Belgium, and Germany, the boys. And I mean, 6 years, 5 years, fuck it. It
just a free for all.
It was like
the last days of
it
Rome.
was a coming of age tour, really, for second years like us, right? Anyway, the other one was like France. I went in that in 6 years. Anyway, so young boy, Holland, Belgium, Germany. The Belgium one was literally one day in Brussels. That's all it was. We went to Brussels for a day.
Don't need to see anything else. There's nothing else.
We seen like the miniature. There's a miniature museum hang on,
Yeah.
and we seen the big structure of atom kind of. Anyway, but then there's this thing in the town. I don't know why it was there, but it was like a little maze kind of thing, like a little garden maze, hedge maze kind of vibe. But it had tree houses and shit. Some for kids to do, I suppose. But I'm at the top of the tree house and I'm like, whoa. There's an ice cream van.
Can see the van from here.
I'm like, fucking back down, back out, go to
Leg it, lads.
go to the van. I'm like, what have we got on offer? Have you got?
Shows your pictorial menu.
Look at it. Look at this.
That does look money.
The chocolate taco.
And unfortunately, but we'll maybe see if we can stick this in.
Describe it for people, Andy.
It looks like a split open cornetto to me.
It's got the waffle part of
Waffle cone.
but it's also got that kind of like nutty chocolate round the top.
This looks money.
It was fucking unreal. I went back and I was like, everyone out the maze, look at this. I swear to God, it was about 15 of us. The guy's like, none left. Like, you literally, nobody gets this shit here. And but it's just
Clean
that
this
thing
out.
of being like,
Novelty.
same, not that trip.
Victorial menu
Same
looked
trip.
the same, but it was a sleeper.
No, see the France trip, this was another sleeper. We, like, teachers like, right, we're going to miss our dinner back at the fucking digs we were in. We're just going to go to McDonald's. The whole bus is like, yes! So we're all there doing our McDonald's orders. One teacher is trying to take the order of 30 kids. So we're going through the whole thing, and you know that thing in a school trip where like, it's just, I'll go up to the thing, you all like tell me your order, come up one at a time.
Yeah,
so we
right.
did all that. Sunday goes like this,
That was literally TM.
halfway through the order. Can I get a McFlurry, miss? She's like, I've got the money for a McFlurry. I can have a McFlurry. Cool. We're going to lose the telly, by the way. Where's the remote?
Sorry, I'll
So this is technical issues. So halfway through the order, everyone needs to back up and do the McFlurry order. Add McFlurries on.
So you started something.
Hold on, I wasn't me, but I was after that person, so I was getting one. But the thing was, on the McFlurry pictorial menu,
Next level.
Lion Bar McFlurry, Nestle's Crunch McFlurry, it was like just totally different options to like the Dairy Milk crunchy Smarties things we get in the UK. Love that, man.
Do you know? But my game changer for being abroad
Love that.
was,
Dairy Queen.
the Nestle Toll House cookie.
What's
Two
that?
big, massive cookies. See, like the cookies you get in the supermarket, they're like that size. Two of them.
Nice.
Ice cream.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Remember that one I
And
had
it
in
was like
Portland?
soft cookies
Portland.
as well.
Remember in Portland, me and you went to this ice cream place. It kind of looked like a, see the way like a fire station garage would open, and you just walked in, and it was just an ice
When we
cream bar
first arrived,
and cookies. You never had it. Or maybe you just had a fucking vanilla.
I was
or
trying to
something.
lose weight.
Do you ever do Pinkberry? You know the States.
No,
Pinkberry was
I've
awesome.
not
I
done
don't.
I did the Edinburgh equivalent.
The ice cream game.
Pinkberry was dynamite. They had the best bit about the cheesecake pieces. It was like wee
Oh,
chunks of cheesecake.
I like that shit.
What I was going to say in terms
Cheesecake
of like,
Factory.
I've done Cheesecake Factory,
I've not.
Cheesecake
and that's my
Factory's
only vivid dessert. Like of all the
Themed
of the
restaurant.
names that come up for America.
Did you have cheesecake at the Cheesecake Factory?
Aye, I had
Cheesecake Factory, no.
I had a carrot cake cheesecake.
Oh, you spoke about
which
this
for
before.
me is like I was just like,
Do you remember the cheesecake I made you try in New York? No, not New York. In Las
LA?
Vegas.
oh, which one?
It
was-
Slough. New York,
In,
yeah,
in
Slough.
Vegas.
Which
and
one?
it was the Carnegie Deli.
Oh,
strawberry cheesecake.
inside the Mirage.
Fucking,
Was it? And I was like,
crazy.
oh, what?
That place is
What
gone
is
now.
this?
Do you know why that place is gone?
Because
Fuck
you
my
eat all the
mic.
cheesecake.
No, not the one in. No, the one in. The one always fixed my mic for me. The one in. The one in Vegas is basically a New York kind of like
yeah.
sub chain kind of idea. What are you doing, man?
Fix your mic. 'cause you fucked it.
That's all right. It's fine.
There we go. We're done.
I'm back. It's like
it's like a franchised out.
yeah, but basically going like, oh look, you can get New York,
get
a slice in
Carnegie
New York,
City,
and right,
Yeah.
So the one in New York dubbed. Why? They were stealing gas for 50 years.
That's amazing. That's
That's
a
a
hustle.
That's a hustle, right? They were stealing gas.
Oh, that's
how mad is that? In the city of New York, we're like, whoa. You've not paid a gas bill, and you're like this famous fucking like pastrami joint deli. Like, how have you not paid a gas bill in 50 years?
We don't really use that much. We're only cooking every day for 50 years.
So a microwave. So a
Fucking they
microwave.
patched in somebody else's gas.
Cooker never goes off from the moment we. That's mental. That's so
wild,
good.
isn't it?
So did that bankrupt them?
It's done. I go. You're.
I suppose you just
fold the business.
Fold the business. You're not paying that gas bill.
That is mental though. That's so they pulled the Vegas. I've been in the Vegas one twice, but no, it's funny we got the ice cream. I do fuck with
You like junk food though?
junk food vibes.
You know what goes with junk food?
Junk
Mirinda?
drinks.
Junk drinks.
Junk drinks. Bring
What
me
was
that
that?
junk. Andy's get junk in the
We're
trunk.
back to Detroit.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
To Al's favourite.
To the slums, mate. To the schemes of Detroit, Rock City.
We're back with a Faygo. This time the fruit punch.
What is Detroit known for? Just off the top of your head.
Cars.
Faygo, Eminem,
Music.
Carhartt,
What
fucking
else?
Cars and music.
the Red Wings.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're talking something different, it's the Motor City, isn't it?
Detroit's is it not kind of back on the rise a little?
I mean,
Is it not went through this period of like mass? I was going to say genocide. There, that's nothing. Gentrification.
well, it does to get rid of
They
everybody.
killed all the tramps and then
It's,
brought it back.
but isn't I don't know if I'm right here. I'm just
You just made this up.
sure Detroit was probably booming at one point
Yeah,
when
when
the
the cars
when the
and all, yeah,
manufacturing
Oh,
was
of
there,
course.
and
But
much
they took
like
all that away.
much like here, like Sheffield with
Aye,
steel,
yeah,
like
yeah.
basically the heart's kind of ripped out of it, and it was pretty grim.
But they're still one of the only cities in America that's got like 4 major sports teams. 'Cause you get
Yeah.
Detroit Red Wings, Detroit Tigers, Detroit
Pistons.
Lions, and Detroit Pistons. There you go.
Yeah, fair play. It's
What about
freezing though.
who's the soccer team? Soccer team?
Yeah.
I think there is one though. I
There
think
will
there
be,
is an
yeah.
MLS team. Yeah.
The Detroit Danger Zones. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah,
Colin can find out.
probably
If only
is.
we had a producer.
So what are your?
I'm fucking producing my own show.
Are you asking about the MLS soccer
the
team? in
MLS
Detroit?
soccer team based out of Detroit?
DET.
I still don't. I can't even see it.
The most
No
dangerous
idea.
Most
places.
dangerous neighbourhoods in Detroit. I don't even know what she
Why have you
says.
put that in?
That's even better. What's the top one? Fulham,
8 Mile.
Finkham.
Right.
Finkham is
Why have
Is
you
there no fish
googled
cum?
that?
It's fish cum.
Fishcombe. Do you know what's so mad? Whatever.
No, not Detroit Danger
Zones.
What the fuck? Courtney has googled Detroit Danger Zones instead of googling Detroit MLS
Detroit
soccer team.
MLS. That's so good. I was like, what?
Fly me to Detroit Danger Zones.
I was kind of like, is
Soccer.
I can't believe I'm wrong.
expansion of Major League Soccer.
Oh, we've not got one
They
yet.
don't have one.
Right, Faygo.
Aye, Faygo fruit punch.
The drink of which band?
Juggalos. Insane Clown
Not
Posse.
Insane Clown Posse.
Right, okay. Because when you're saying Detroit, I just thought of one band.
A Detroit band.
Detroit Rock City.
The Detroit Spinners.
Kiss.
Kiss, yeah.
Kiss, yeah.
Drink
Are they
Kiss
even-
like a bit of Faygo.
Kiss even from Detroit though.
Kiss dress up like Juggalos.
The
Such a weird
OG
point,
Juggalos,
The
man.
OG Juggalo.
I wonder that comparison. I wonder what
Frank
ICP
fucking
think
Monarch
about that.
show,
Like, so he's like,
Did you know that? Or did that just come to your
That's
mind?
came in my mind.
they are from Detroit now.
I don't know.
But imagine
Maybe
somebody's like
cool.
that.
They've got a song
maybe
called
something
Detroit
from-
Rock City.
I know, but it doesn't mean you say they're from Detroit. Fucking the Snuts have got a song called
They're from
Glasgow.
Detroit. Do I know how I know for Detroit? Because they're in that. They're not in that episode of Family Guy where they go and then they end up
Detroit?
chasing them around.
This is another one. He's like, you know how I know things?
Because Family
You know
Guy.
how I found out in 9/11? Family Guy.
Right, Faygo, Fruit the Punch.
Right. See,
I still don't know where Kiss are from.
Kiss are from. Detroit.
where are Kiss from? Wait, see what's
Whoa.
Hawaiian fruit punch is what's coming to mind.
whoa,
I've not. I just mean in my head. I've
Kiss
not
are from New York, by the way. They're not from
Hawaiian,
Detroit.
Hawaiian Fruit Punch. They've got a song called Detroit Rock City though.
Yeah.
So does Royce the 5'9".
Hawaiian, like the Hawaiian punch.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I know.
still,
Yeah.
and you get it on draft sometimes at
Aye.
certain places. I like that shit. But this,
Right, so far we've done kiwi strawberry, Faygo cola, and Faygo rock and rye. Did we do Faygo rock and rye?
We did it.
Where the fruit punch get to in that scoring thing?
We're doing fruit punch right now. Oh, in the bracket.
In the bracket.
I don't know, man. They did a lot of drinks.
think
This is like a grape, big grape flavours.
it's
in this.
grapes. It's grapey. Look at him go.
Yeah, we spillage there.
Mate,
It's because it's a grapey.
because of that grapist over there.
Did you say grapeage?
And I called you a grapist.
Just-
All right, there's a lot of grapeage in this.
Let me shoot from the hip.
Don't. It's dangerous.
It's not a spud gun, man, Joe. We've had a couple of grape sodas on,
Yeah.
and they've been a bit much. Now, this is not strictly grape, but the predominant flavour
Yeah.
is grape. And this is the most mellow, palatable grape influenced soft drink we've had
I'm
thus far.
not a fan of the grape flavour. That's the
And
only
that's
thing.
fine.
Do you know what? It's a bit. This is Faygo's Vimto.
Aye.
No.
But I'm
No,
putting...
I'm not saying it tastes like Vimto. I'm saying it's just like
Faygo's American Vimto, maybe.
yeah, it's like the different fruit flavours.
But see, right. But if you're going to go grape, it needs to be grapier than that.
But this is no saying it's grape.
I like grape.
Can you get Faygo grape though? Is there a Faygo
Yes,
grape on its
you
own?
definitely can.
So I mean, that's going to be like
Money.
that's going to be like Grape Town.
I'll be honest, right? Obviously,
Grape Town.
Aye.
take me,
Alright.
take me down.
Grape Town Rock City.
I managed to hold that one in. Nearly fucking
I mean,
soaked my mic.
But you just felt that pure bubble hang up your nose. You're like, the kiwi strawberry was like it was a misstep.
It was a bad start,
A
a bad
misstep
start,
in the
yeah.
Faygo saga. See, since then, I'm not a Faygo guy, man.
Yeah.
You're a
Like,
juggalo.
I said this before.
Are you the nude juggalo?
Juggle in
Why
disguise.
isn't he being nude?
Because you've not got the makeup on.
Oh, I see.
A juggalo
I see
in
you've done there.
disguise.
A juggalo, right?
That reminds me of that. I'm an alien. I'm a legal alien. I'm a
juggalo
juggalo
in disguise. First karaoke section of the podcast.
Oh, hopefully the last.
What's your look, Faygo boy, score it up.
Let me get another one.
Aw.
Like I'm saying,
It's
every
old
time we
school
get Faygo since Kiwi Strawberry, I'm like, I get it's cheap and nasty, but sometimes
It's very red.
Suits you.
Very red and pink.
cheap and nasty.
I like this.
Go
For
score
me,
it.
for me,
Score it.
me personally, 3.8. I like it a lot.
3.8.
Hold on, I'm trying to do something here.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I know I've got.
All I can
Face
see is a
paint?
fucking toaster.
I know the toaster from the famous.
Oh, he's brought out the red cup.
Which you
So-
can win that famous toaster at the live show.
Maybe what we should do. We should do.
Whoa, don't do that.
We should do it here and we get a wee zoom out and see. I mean, look at the
That is
colour of that.
right.
That
red,
is
man. That is
fucking
funky.
mental. That's Dracula juice.
That is not only is that unbelievably red, but I think I might have just come up with a new segment for the show. Did we do that?
What are you going to call it?
The Red Cup Diaries.
Aye, the remember the Red Shoe Diaries,
Oh,
man.
don't even go into that.
Adventures in soft porn.
Let's get our scores in. So would you say 3 points?
I said 3 points. Sit there. What did I say?
3.4.
No, 3.8. I said
Big anyway.
because everybody was like, "Whoa."
Yeah, I mean,
3.8
I
for
said
me.
3.6.
I can't
No,
even-
3.8.
I can't even put it in the threes. I'll be honest.
Oh,
I need to give it a 2.7. 2.7.
3.1.
Ooh, we saviour there. I mean, I'm
I like it. It's just,
Yeah.
but it's like, I don't know, give or take.
I think we knew we did quite a deep dive in the brand early, so we realised it was like this trashy drink. See, under the right circumstances, like it could seem like an exotic choice. Like, see when you go when we went to the falafel joint and they had the Mirinda.
You
It
went
was
with a
like-
fucking juggalo falafel.
I went to a Juggalo snack van, and no, I like it.
yeah. I mean, I think actually it looks like it could be quite
Exotic.
fancy. Aye, like you
And-
you put that in the same shelf as Rubicon,
You're there.
and nobody really knows the difference between the two. If you don't know the backstory of Faygo,
Faygo.
but anyway, Faygo's fruit punch gets a 3.2. 3.2. That's
all
not
right.
bad. I mean, it's
yeah.
A recommendation.
it is a recommendation. Aye, Red Shoe
Faygo.
Diaries.
Don't, no, let's not.
I'm just glad we remember it. I'm glad it's remembered.
Yeah. I'm glad that the reference went over right, like real quick, man.
Right. Here's one for you for a show from the past.
Okay.
Do you remember a documentary that was about people who had romantic relationships
With
inanimate
objects.
objects?
It's amazing. And I'd not try to like This is not kink shaming or anything. This is just like this documentary was meant.
Kink
It was
shaming.
crazy. So what's your
remember-
most vivid memory from that documentary?
The one that sticks out is the fucking big wheel thing.
She's in love with a fairground ride.
That's it. Oh my god. And she was like rubbing the fairground, like the oil of the fucking machine on her, going, oh, it's like it's
It's like when she comes in the bus, like there she is.
it's so weird.
Oh, it's
I don't know this one, but I love a weird documentary.
Oh, man.
One of my favourites is Tourette's documentaries.
That's
Can't
so
beat them.
crazy, man.
But then,
What's that line you remember straight off for it?
uh,
Let's go one each. You go.
what's his name?
I'll go. I can stab you with knives.
Johnny Davidson.
Is it Topper shaves his pubes?
Oh, that's it.
Topper shaves his pubes.
The best thing about that is, and it kind of shows what Tourette's is like that instinct to say the first thing. They're all saying the crazy stuff, and the one guy goes, "You're really helpful," and the woman goes, "Thanks very much." But then he goes like
That was my Tourette's.
that. No, it's like, but that's what was at the forefront of his mind. I'm in the car, gonna crash.
There was one, and it was
I get stabby with knives.
Tourette's de
That's
France.
good. I get
Tourette's de France, and it was a school trip.
Oh jeez.
And it was all these kids, all like high school age.
Name Tourette's de
We
France.
all had Tourette's, and it was Lily Allen's dad. Is it Keith Allen? Is that his name?
Keith Allen,
He was the one taking them all, and there was this guy and a girl, young girl, like 15, 16, both of them, and they'd kind of got together romantically, as would happen on that kind of trip.
Of course, the school.
And
trip.
Maybe a man when he went, he was just chasing down chocolate tacos, man.
And they're in France.
I'll
and
tell you a funny story
they
about
get-
being in
what?
France on a school trip. But just
No,
keep
I'm
going.
in the middle of it.
Go.
The guys, so they're sitting cuddling. These two 15, 16-year-olds, he's trying to be dead nice. He's got his first bird. He's just like, she leans over and he's like, stretch marks. It's just like,
Brutal.
oh.
Brutal.
See, honestly, like, see, after seeing that, once you process it, and the thing about that documentary, the Scottish one, it was quite good. Why it had the impact is that guy was like, I get this is mental. Like, it's I can see almost I can
The
see
funny
why
side,
it's funny, but it made me think like I almost can't think anything worse. It's such a crazy thing, you know. Ryan Hall from the UFC,
Yeah.
he has Tourette's, but he has. It's like if there's a spectrum of it. If you watch him in
call that
interviews,
tick,
he's
don't
kind of
Yeah,
blinking and
he's
ticking and
not
stuff.
vocal.
But it's like it's such a strange thing.
See the one with that guy, the famous one, that
Yeah,
guy
yeah, yeah.
John. He does one when he's a bit older and he meets the other guy where he calls him Chopper or Topper. I
Topper.
think. That guy was like 40 and he got Tourette's. It was just all of a sudden he
So
just said it
crazy,
came
man.
on. So I mean, not at the woods yet.
No, I know. Sometimes some of the things we just how we.
One of the weird documentaries was Virgin School.
I've seen that too.
You-
Yeah.
you've seen
This is
that
the one
one?
the guy goes to like Germany.
It's
Oh,
I think
no, it's in Holland. Yeah.
Aye, goes to Holland to lose his virginity,
It's amazing.
and it's
Why?
like well, because he's so
He's
socially awkward.
And he's kind of he's almost like a phobia. He's kind of
Yeah,
terrified
yeah,
of like he's
So there's he goes to this woman and she like takes him through it all like slowly and
What?
like they get into massage and there's a point where she's like, right, why don't you like take her clothes off, and he takes his pants off and he's got another pair of pants on. He's like double pantsed.
but the women's he's not a young guy.
No, he's like
But the
mid-thirties.
women's easily 20 years
Ah,
older
yeah,
than him.
50,
She's like
Double pantsed.
He's but then
Wild.
there's the one where she wanks him off and it's like
Oh my God.
it close up on, and he's never done this to himself or
My
anything.
mom listens to this podcast.
But it's the close up on his feet and his toes. His toes just like. It's fucking. If you've not seen it, you need.
I
you
can't
need
it's a
to
channel. I think it's
watch
like a
it.
Channel 4
There's
one.
real
was Channel
documentaries I need to watch.
No,
Mate,
you
that's the realest
need-
as real as
that
it gets.
and
Has anyone seen the trailer
it's
for
heartfelt.
My Octopus Trainer?
I've watched it. It's Teacher, My Octopus Teacher. I
Is
watched
it,
it last
is
week.
it good?
What is my octopus teacher?
No,
It
right.
just won the Oscar.
It won an
for best-
Oscar.
Oh, right, okay.
And you know me, I love movies, so
Especially if
I
they
keep
win
an eye
Oscars.
on all these things. And I knew that this was going to be the winner. I
Mate.
just knew. I'd not seen it. I watched the trailer the other day, and I was like,
This guy
This
wants to
looks
shag an Oscar,
fucking-
an octopus.
bang average. Like,
See, to be honest, it was kind of average, and all I
Wait,
could
is
think
it a
of was
documentary or is it a film?
it's on
Yeah.
Netflix.
It's
documentary.
film.
Yeah, no documentary.
My
and
Octopus
it's all
Teacher.
about this guy who is.
So the octopus taught me how to be a human again.
But he
What was it
he was a
before?
So what
filmmaker.
what
No,
the
he-
fuck does the octopus know about being human?
What was
He
it before?
He was a filmmaker and
Right.
he went away, fucking stopped filmmaking, he lost the love for it, and then he just went scuba diving one day. I think he's South African. And he found this octopus, and then he's like, I wonder what happened if I just went every day. And like every day for over a year, he went into the water and filmed this octopus and learned to track it and became friends with it. And by the end of it, you're like, mate,
You just
You-
stalking that octopus?
you fancy that octopus, mate. If that octopus would let you, would you shag it? It was a wee bit like, it was so weird.
Dear.
What was that? What was that
You always turn things
documentary?
sexual, Andy. Maybe that's your Tourette's.
Aye.
Super pill.
What was that documentary that was just out? Oh, what was it? It was like kind of a bit of celebrity death.
Michael Jackson.
No.
He did?
Oh no! Do you know
Remember
what it
I
was?
made you watch that Michael Jackson thing? You were
Which
doing
one?
a gig. You were doing a gig somewhere.
during the gig. You made me
It was,
watch it.
no, it was Filthy Girl. You went to that thing, Filthy Girl.
What was the
Which was a mud run for
What's the Michael
women,
Jackson
by
one?
the way, that Al played.
Leaving Neverland?
Aye.
That one. That's trash.
The
Wait,
one
what's
with
the
the
one you're
two
talking about?
the
They lie.
guys.
The one that's coming to my mind is the one, that fucking thing we watched and it was terrible. Cecil Wood.
Oh, the Cecil Hotel thing.
Oh.
And the guy, remember the one guy's like, I just felt like I had to do something, you know, and you're just
Yeah.
like, dude, chill, man. Like, you're nothing to do with this. He's like, so I got someone to go to her grave, and the guy's like, someone out there's like, you're FaceTiming
Yeah.
from the grave. It's like, you're like, that guy done it. And they're like, and they're just like, no, it turned out we walked all, it was an accident. You're like, bring him in anyway. Just
Aye.
like,
You were going to tell us an school story.
Oh, it's embarrassing, but it was really just you're talking about that falling in love kind of thing on a high school trip. Developed feelings for a girl called Fiona in the 6-year
Fiona who?
trip thing.
Fiona, sorry.
Yeah, I can't remember her saying name.
You can.
I actually can. No, I generally can because she was a year above. I was 5th year, she was 6th year. She was
Google
a year
her.
above me. Anyway, the point was that my friend like ended up getting me.
Oh, jeez, man.
And in my wee huff,
Mm.
I was like, you know what? I've got my CD player. We were driving home through the night from France. I'm looking at the fields. I'm listening in my CD player. And I've even got the curtain for the window around me. So it's just me in the French
Your
countryside.
fortress of solitude. What was your jam? What was your jam?
Eminem?
Which one?
Wait, I'm trying to remember
Can we
the name of
guess?
it. It was on what was the album that had it had like name some of the big like singles.
Lose yourself.
Stan.
No, none of them. It was like 3 albums in. Not Marshall Mathers, not Slim Shady.
Without Me.
The next one.
Business.
It was the Red.
It's called the Slim Shady Show or something. Slim Shady LP or something.
Maybe like track
Eminem Show or something?
12 or 14. It was they had they sampled who would they sample? Famous band.
This is so fake.
What did they go?
What is Eminem albums? Name the big ones.
They named
Sampled.
it-
A song. A
There
big
it is.
song.
What's the red one there?
Click the red one.
Third one in.
Third one in. Third
The
eye
Eminem
blind.
Show.
Eminem Show.
The Eminem
Right, click the Eminem Show.
And let's see. Let's
Give me the track
list.
listing. I'll know as soon as I hear it. It has small soldiers on it. No, it doesn't. actually have that.
Martika Toy Soldiers is the.
That's not the one I'm hanging up. That's
Okay.
the next album. Right. I can't read that.
Ah, you need to get zoom in there.
Zoom in. My God. White America. Amazing. Right. Square dance. Keep going.
It's Soldier.
It's not. It's stop.
Superman.
Stop. Nah, it's not that.
Sing
What was
for the
after
moment.
it?
Sing.
Aerosmith, Sing for a Moment.
I think it was that.
It's called.
Sing for a moment. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. I think that was the one.
It's called Dream On. Aerosmith
Ah,
is the sample. Yeah.
Because it goes dun 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 dun, and I just kept playing it on repeat. Oh man, she broke my fucking heart.
See, I remember.
So moist.
I remember going to school.
Don't act like you've never
I
done some
did.
mad shit about girls. That's crazy. What are you talking about?
I
You're a big emotional
I probably
bastard.
had like Goo Goo Dolls on or something. You're just in there like,
Goo Goo Dolls.
Mom Spaghetti.
What are you talking about?
I
You
was,
would play the Goo
listening.
Goo
That's,
Dolls.
not
You'd
like,
want-
that's
you'd
actually
want
not
to
an
put-
emotional jam. That's as if you're going to go.
You've told me, I'm outing you here. You've told me you're like sometimes I dip into like the emo pop punk jams.
That's
For
what he's
sure.
saying. That's
I'm
what
saying
he's
I would
saying.
be
You would
listening to
listen
like
to
Goo
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 Dolls.
No.
You're listening to some rap shit.
You would change up your. You would change.
What's that emo?
The album was dope. I was listening the whole time in the trip.
It's just that song gets stuck on repeat.
Aye, definitely.
But
No,
that song says to me, I'm going to go across this fucking bus and drag him out the seat, man. I'm
yeah,
ready
yeah,
to go.
it was just the emotional part at the start. I like.
You just kept.
No,
going
but
back
what I
to
was
it.
going to say is like you've told me.
Emo pop.
No, I bet you would change your music up depending on who the bird was. And the one you said to me was you knew some songs that I knew like that I was into when I was younger
Taste of Ink.
because you liked
That was the jam.
the emo bird. You know like that. They used Taste of Ink.
Is it worth it?
Aye.
Is it worth
I
it?
remember
Can you?
See, I remember
You know
going on
that
a
song?
school trip.
Third Eye Blind. No, what's the other band? 3 Doors Down.
3 doors down.
I remember going on a school trip and it was just to the cinema to watch Romeo and Juliet.
Nice.
And on the way there, up the back of the bus, and it was just me.
DiCaprio one.
Aye. It
Nice.
was just me and like four wee buds in my class. But they had like the Sugar magazine. Do you remember Sugar? It was
Sugar.
like a teen-
Yeah, I remember.
And it was like all these questions on it, and they were like quizzing me on it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
see, my mum worked in a family planning clinic, so I was in the know on these things, and they were like loving it. That I was so in touch.
Wait, is
with
that the one in Costa Street?
No, you're right, that was the Russell Institute.
Ah.
Yeah, she did work in there, but she was Fox Bar Family Planning Clinic. So she was
Because the Russell Institute was like a notorious slagging thing.
Aye, 'cause
Oh,
that's where
you
you-
seen you do the Russell on Saturday?
Aye, that's where you'd go and get the umbrella.
We did have a
shirt.
local man. We were at Sandyford. I don't
Aye.
want to say we. I don't know why I'm saying we.
Aye, you would
Then he goes.
definitely.
Then he goes a team.
Aye, you'd got there further away, but no, and you definitely they were getting. Oh, he knows he's talking about when it's last. He's not. It was good.
But that reminds me of. That reminds me.
And then go to sit holding hands with somebody. Watching
I've got a good
Juliet.
one for you. Do you remember? Maybe Andy didn't go pro like me and you with the hockey back in the day when we were wee boys. But the move was with Paisley. It was the same way every club definitely would be that if Paisley were playing Aberdeen and Aberdeen, it would be like 3 age groups would go if they could get on the bus, 12s, 14s, 16s, and they would take a condensed team. So like 12s could play up with 14s, 14s could play up with 16s. People would get cut.
Utility.
You could only take 2 lines basically, right? So if you made the squad, like you're chilling, man, kind of thing. Especially if you're 14s playing up or 12s playing up. But anyway, the thing was like then you would be, especially the 14s and 16s, you're all roughly the same age. We would just go like we'd swap phones and just start messaging other buds from other schools.
Yeah.
Mind blowing. Because like, oh my god, I'm speaking to a girl called Lindsay from Foxborough.
Because you always said that as like even as your phone, it's like somebody was almost breaking the ice for you. So you had like
Aye.
because you're like, oh, this is my pal.
Aye.
But seriously, would you? Do you fancy? but
Just sometimes you would, sometimes like, I mean, no speakerphone on it, and sometimes you're like, phoner. Like, see it pure late at night, we've all had our chippy back in Aviemore on the way back down the road. Like, phoner. I said, like, I remember it happened to like me, like people, chicks from my school. They'd be like, what's the deal with those guys? And I'm like, forget those guys.
Did you ever forget those other guys?
Those guys are dead.
I'll touch this one. The Darren Boy you said reminded me of the other Lemmy, another wee Gary reference is when he's like, Big Ramey's asking everybody what a dildo is. If you don't know, you're kind of getting a doing. And he's like, right, and then he's like, well, you need to know what a dildo is. What's the other one? A Johnny bag and something else. He's like, I've don't have enough money to get the 3 definitions. So he's like, geese dildo and geese, what was the other one? Fuck, is that belter? Then Remy comes up and he doesn't ask for a dildo and he's like, what's a dildo? He's like, oh. But that was like, honestly, man, school was gnarly, man.
We always end up talking about school.
I know,
Always
but
old school
it's
hangs,
the
man.
vibes. It's the vibes.
Something
That's
we've
where
all
it
got
goes.
in common. We're all well-educated gents.
We've got one drink left.
Let's
Will
pull
we,
it out, man.
will we go? And this is
This is
The
classic.
heat.
Classic school trip.
this is ending on
If this was a school trip, it'd be a trip straight to America.
Flavortown.
diabetes coma. We're going with. You mentioned IBC earlier, actually. IBC, Independent Brewing Company.
Did I mention it for no fucking reason? Come on.
The
boys.
And this is the black cherry. Now, this is the holy grail of flavours.
I think so.
Yeah,
That's your
if you're
If you
talking,
know me, you know I like Black Forest Skittles.
I mean, to me, see when we started this, and we were like, right, what would you bring? What would be the first thing you bring? I remember
It's
the
like
first thing I
Black
said-
Forest Skittle ice cream.
I was like wild cherry Pepsi because I love it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I really enjoy it. But now having tasted so many other drinks, I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, wild cherry Pepsi's pretty crap.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we've leveled up, man.
It needs to say black cherry on it before
Yeah.
I'm even interested.
But then, do you remember we did Virgil's black cherry?
How
flat that felt.
I was gonna.
I rated it quite high because I brought it at the start and I was like, dude, this mind blowing.
What about the sour cherry? Remember that shit too?
The green sour
green
cherry,
one,
that
yeah.
done well. But
We have an also cherry in the bank somewhere.
I think we've got a couple of cherries still to go. A couple of big cherries. But
We did say if Seamus, the black cherry or a cherry
Aye.
thing would be money.
But I mean,
I've
IBC,
got high hopes. I'm gonna pop this.
Do me a
cherry.
favour. Ow. Pop yours.
pop your cherry.
Pop your cherry.
My guy knows.
Liam liked it.
Come on.
Struggling with that.
Oh, I
Precious
just wanted
on
to
you.
hear if it did the pop.
And they've not even started twisting it. What is that twisting?
Oh, wasn't there much hip hop? Wasn't there
There
much
was
hip
not.
hop?
There was
Right,
not.
you do yours with the opener.
A wee bit more of a pop.
Different,
Just
I
not
don't
much.
know. Okay.
Imagine this just blew through the roof. It's there. It's there.
That smells now.
That smells like.
That takes me back to
That smells like black cherry cream soda.
Have you ever?
Ever felt like this?
Sing with it.
You didn't get it right. You didn't have the. You didn't have the
curtains
fucking
draped
the
around your
curtains
neck.
around you and everything. Nighttime as well.
Does anyone think we're talking really fast?
No, hold on.
I'm just making you aware we're talking so.
This is like
Fucking with fucking
this
amateurs here.
is like when we did the
election.
election episode. 12 drinks in, we're like,
I don't know.
no,
I
mean, we're fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
something
Listen,
just
hold
struck
on.
me there that we're talking
The
so fast.
baller move. Are you ready for this? The baller move at Paisano. You go, can I have ice cream with the cherries?
Mm.
That's the move. If you like the cherry game, get them for the Amarano. Type Ama cherry.
I'm a cherry.
Not I'm a cherry. Amar
Amara
cherry. No, not Amar. What is that?
Amar
That's
cherry.
exactly what you
It's a
asked
new
it to
drink.
say.
Amer cherry. It
Fucking
must be like
Ah.
Amarene.
Wait, I wanna get into
Amarone.
this. I wanna
Italian
get into
cherry. Type Italian cherry.
Oh, for fuck's sake, this is the worst.
I'm sipping.
Right, so IBC we done before. You loved it because it was cream soda.
Yeah.
I wasn't into cream sodas at the time.
So wait a minute,
Yeah.
we did the cream soda and we did the.
We've not done another IBC yet.
Right.
Wait,
Zoom that in.
I thought
Courtney.
we had. We done.
No,
We've
the
done
far
IBC
left,
root
far
beer.
left.
Oh yeah.
Right, I've got I've got this thing at home, guys. It's like a ceramic jar of cherries that I use for cocktails and the like. Amarana cherry. They do these in Paisano. The Amarana cherry. This is what it smells like. Right.
Right, real cane sugar,
Of course.
43 grams.
That's wild.
It's good, isn't it?
Holy shit.
That's not
Weird though. Not a lot of cherry flavour.
That it is there,
no,
but
no,
it's
no.
the sweetness is
No,
a lot. To
the
contend
nose is
with.
all cherry.
The nose is.
But the actual is much more cream soda like.
Do you know what I'm going to say? I think it's actually creamier than the cream soda.
It is. Right.
But I think the secret maybe
On the
to-
nose, cherry. In the mouth, cream soda. Aftertaste is back to a bit like kind of vanilla cherry.
So this really right now, this is up against the one of the most famous men with a PhD in the soda game, Dr. Brown, Black Cherry.
Oh, I forgot that was actually one.
That's what you were really. This is who he's going up against.
I'd say this loses on the cherry flavour,
It's
But-
not.
but on the rest, it's.
But it's
It's definitely not.
it's pretty smooth.
See if that had a touch more cherry, I'd be like, whoa, that's a.
This is the
that's
apex of
high
the
floors.
vortex, man. It's
Do you remember that originally in the IBC review? I spoke about mother sauce and like how a good cream soda is a good base for any kind of soda. Do you know what this as a cream soda is doing? You know, you get that traditional, beautiful vanilla ice cream, and then somebody's like, ah, "Look, you ever
Yeah.
tried Cornish
Cornish.
ice cream?" And it's just like not quite the same kind of vanilla vibe. Something a wee bit different going on.
With some raspberry ripple.
Not far.
No,
off.
it tastes.
Do you know what I mean?
There's nice cherry flavours, and you know what? I just done a wee burp in the inside there,
Oh, took a bop.
and the cherries
Burp
come
test.
up through the nose, man. It was good.
Oh,
It was good.
we
And
don't.
when you get a
Guys,
good
don't do that at home. I mean,
I know,
injure yourself.
this is,
let's leave that to professionals.
That's a professional move.
see if this was
Call one
called
of these fucking vapors that are like blowing smoke rings in the sky.
the. No, see if this said black cherry cream soda.
Yeah.
Would that make more sense to you?
Yeah.
I think so. And I can't mark it down because it doesn't. I only mark with the taste. I wish I had a Dr. Brown's to AB this. I'd
I'm
love
ready to
put
go
these
with
two.
my score.
All right.
I'm going 4.2.
4.2. That's
That equals my highest ever score that I've ever given out.
I'm probably going to go a bit lower, and it's really because black cherry's not actually my lane.
Hold the thought then.
Okay.
I'm also going 4.2.
Holy shit. Well, I'll just shoot. I'm going to go 3.8 because that is very good. But it's only losing points because it's like it's not actually my my vibe. But it's I can't
Yeah, that's.
hate on it.
I love it. I like that.
I can't hate on it, man. It's fucking. It's
I actually think I prefer IBC.
it's super balanced, man. I think that
IBC
Dr. Brown's
cream
was.
soda.
You
I think if
prefer
I was
just cream soda. Oh, nah, same.
I think if I was going to go cherry, I'd go Dr. Brown's.
And I would just do one and done, and I would just go take the cherries and just fucking pound me with them. Do you know what I mean? Throw me in the shower.
Was that in the Red Shoe Diaries as well?
the red
I
cherry
think
diary.
I see if that had a wee bit more cherry in it.
Wee bit more cherry.
I'd have been easily gone up more.
Up from a 4.2. Jesus, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love it.
Strong.
But that is IBC Black Cherry 4.1 joins the Hall of Fame.
Think of the level of difference between what's put into that to make that and then Gunna. Like, I know I'm putting Gunna under the cosh here, man, but it's like,
Yeah.
that's fucking trash. Like, just
Levels.
you should
it
just
says Gunna says less sugar, crafted with character. I'll give it the less sugar part. There's no character to that.
look. The thing is here. It's got an asterisk tiny. It says less sugar than regular soft drinks. It's like, no,
I think I've cracked it.
he's cracked it.
I've cracked it. You ready? See the people. Oh, was that a wee bump
I
right
didn't-
in the
I didn't
cam-
even show it out
right
there.
into the mic.
Oh, man.
Listen, bump check. I have actually cracked it.
We should have a scorer.
Here we go.
Here we go.
See the people at IBC. They're drinking IBC.
They know what's up.
They like soda.
Yeah.
They love
yeah,
soda.
yeah.
They're sipping that shit with a lunch break every day.
The people that work at Gunna are just
People
sitting
work
on
at
the
Gunna-
omnibus eating Grace.
The
Lodge.
people that work at Gunna don't even have a factory. They'll just ship it out.
That's a marketing company.
That's bullshit.
Gunna's made
Aye.
by a marketing company.
And the people that work there don't drink Gunna.
Gunna's made by a marketing company. IBC is made by a soda company.
It's made by a true red-blooded American.
Imagine like a wee red phone in the back and they just went like a wee Batman phone like, hello, he's like, hello, my name's Bill Gunna. And he's just like, it's really a one-man operation down here. Qualified in graphic design, that's why my cans are so snazzy, but family's been making soda for years, just on the farm.
See
Bill Gunna, new
see,
t-shirt.
see Bill Gunna.
It's like I put so much money
Bill
in it.
Gunna's a fucking algorithm.
Can
My
you
old
hold the
grand,
sugar?
my old grand left me a bit of money. She made a lot of money just helping poor people.
He sounds like a chimney sweep for Oliver times.
She would have made
actually-
more money, but she
actually
spent
my-
it all on perfume.
My family were a long line of chimney sweeps, but we worked our way up. Now we own 400 acres in Somerset
Why are they not doing apples then?
because we can't afford apples, sir.
But anyway, I mean, another
Bill Gunna is an algorithm. He's not real.
addition,
Like you see this Bill Connors, of course I'm not. I'm a fucking London fat cat.
another addition to the
For show.
Hall of Fame. I mean, maybe you could show off the Hall of Fame for us all.
I love this camera. It's underutilized. It's like you swing me over and it's like to the sports desk and I just turn and I'm like, that. You know,
Now,
the weather-
wait,
now the weather we are.
wait. Now here's the weather with Alan Veneman.
So
it's just raining, man.
So IBC gets a 4.1 and it joins Rock Shandy, Dr. Brown's Black Cherry, McDade's Orange Cream Fritz Cola, and McDade's Cola.
Fuck's sake, man. What's the deal with these 4.1s?
That's
How's 4.1 became the median score of like soft drinks?
I mean, it's not the median. It's definitely not the median. It's the pinnacle of taste.
Do you remember in school? Mean, median, and mod?
I don't remember mode. I remember mean and median though.
Can't remember either.
I've actually, because I worked out the medians and the means of the scores that we give.
What's mod then? It's the mod when you come in the way. And you'd like if you start at like 1.
Can't believe we went for Red Shoe Diaries to a fucking maths test.
Right.
We covered it all, man. We covered it all, man. No subject is.
But I mean,
off limits.
I think that's another
Look.
good episode in the books.
Let's just before we wrap up, what are we taking home?
IBC.
IBC, yeah, me.
Absolutely no doubt about it.
Wow.
So I'll give Faygo an honourable mention because I'm
You're a
like it.
juggalo.
You're a full paid
I'm
up
a
member.
full-on
You're a
juggalo,
fucking
man.
paid up
nudie
member of the
juggalo.
fan club.
I want rock and roll all night and part of every day.
Who are you saying? You forgot what to get?
No, I said IBC to start. I'm
Sorry.
listening to him fucking do the part of every night joke. One of his bits, one of his routines.
Misheard lyrics. We should do that as a subject.
Please, Facebook. We're not on Facebook. are we?
Aye, we are. We just don't post it.
We're on Facebook. We don't post. Apple iTunes.
Oh! The first ever full spillage.
Let's get close in that, please.
First ever full spillage on the show.
absolutely fucked it. Lick it up. Lick it up. Lick it up.
Right, let's wrap it so we can
Play
get
the music. We're on iTunes. Sing with me. Sing for the tears.
That is it for episode 24 of 5 Star Sodas. Next week, we're not even in the studio. You'll be getting listening to watch the live show.
Fucking like and subscribe on everything.
Aye. Thank you very much. We'll see you then.